We've all reached a consensus, Mike. The group seems to be agreeing that, well, under my plan, you'd be one of the first people we eliminated.
Shut up, you tiny little freak! A nasty little right-wing bully. I bet you've never even gotten laid.
Oh, I have. Lots of times. Yeah, mostly by girls. Sometimes with underage chicks.
Now, you're sick, young man.
You're sick. Stop looking at me strangely.
I'm tempted to beat a lesson into you, young man.
I imagine you are, you catamite.
Come here. I'm going to give you the spanking of your life, you little dork. You're going to learn some respect.
No, please.
Come here, you.
No.
Stop wiggling around so much.
You're a pedo.
What's going on?
Reagan, your movies suck.
What? You're not even old enough to see them. How do you know they suck? Hey, Mike, how's my six-pack look? Huh? Hey, can we talk about global warming and my T-shirts? Should we make them in India?
No. I think we're done. I think that's all we have time for on Intelligent Agenda.
Ow!
Until next time, stay liberal.
Kiflam, man, Kiflam.
Shut up.
And now, the show that
At the beginning of the show.
I can't remember.
Well, here's a hint. Who's your favorite radio celebrity?
Martin Sirius?
Martin Sirius? Fuck that hack sellout. Me, Laszlo.
Oh, yeah, right. I love your show. I love it. Leslie with the show Intimacy.
Leslie? It's Laszlo with integrity, not intimacy. They offered me that gig, but even I won't stoop that low. You know, a couple's sexuality show, taking calls from perverts and morons in the middle of the night. How to keep things hot in your marriage when she's as frigid as an Eskimo. Isn't infidelity sexy? Let's talk about marital aids. I mean, give me a break, people. Nobody wants to hear about sex on the radio. Please, come on, Clarence.
It's Theodore.
Bullshit. All saxophone players are called Clarence or Walter. Now, for our musical people, you sure are cranky.
Say what? What'd you say?
I mean, homeless people. I'm not racist. Let's face facts, ladies and gentlemen. Fair people of Liberty City, I may have stumbled in life. Been on my knees a little bit, but I'm a man, a tiger. I'm Laszlo, and a tiger needs cubs. She was an intern. It was rock and roll. What do you expect? You know, I really thought my wife was more sophisticated than that, but no. What did she do? After she found out, she ran off with my best friend, you cliche-ridden bitch. You're ridiculous. Well, you didn't tame me, and you couldn't tame me. You've tamed him all right. I saw the pictures of you guys online on your around-the-world vacation. Oh, I'm sure that was a lot of fun. Sure, he's smiling now. You know I'm packing more junk than him. Trust me. I'm the king of whiskey, Dick, but when I'm sober, I'm a fucking tiger. That's a fact. A fact. Plus, I know I'm bigger, because I measured when he was asleep. Seriously, if that was all I was packing, I wouldn't be sticking photos of anything on the internet, let alone putting beautiful rendered pictures of my above-average broadsword on sites with a caption that says, "What do you think, ladies?" And they use the letter U instead of Y-O-U. Not that I've ever done that. I haven't. But, I mean, seriously, what do you expect? Look at me. Women can't handle me. I've got all the chromosomes. X, Y, Z. All of them. I'm a male. You, hot young jogger. A layer of sex.
Yeah, you know, at the time we both wanted her. She was great. I loved Lily, but, you know, him, he wasn't working. He was just going to school, so he had a lot of time at home. And even though I worked 2 to 3 jobs, it's only very part-time, at most maybe 25 hours a week. So I don't know if people think I'm working like 50, 60 hours,
well,
but I've got plenty of time.
Yeah, people are stupid. They are idiots. You have to add in everything that you hear, Chris, everything that you read on Facebook. Remember,
you're a fan.
People are idiots.
Right. Except us.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, Chris, in your email, because everybody's saying, well, you don't even have time for your friends. That's because your friends are busy, right?
Yeah, they're all nurse majors, so they take up to 18, 20 units a semester, and even in the summer they work full time. I mean, they have a lot of deck to cover.
So you have the time to be with the dog, so that takes away of one of the complaints of people. But what about the question from people saying, look, you already tried this once, you wound up getting rid of the dog, you can't get another dog for that reason?
Well, we don't. The thing is, we tried out her. She was great. I loved her. Kenny didn't really like the dog being in an apartment because she was just so hyper. And, you know, he would just always, you know, he would be, like, more aggressive with her and get mad. You know, she was a puppy. But so that's why when we bring the dog over to his mom's house, you know, the dog got along great there. There was a backyard for such a hyper dog, and it worked out fine. And I was like, you know, she's really happy here. But I want to get more of an older dog. I want a more mature dog.
Good.
Something that's more of, you know, I could take it on jogs and walks, but something that's just more of a companion. I don't want to do the puppy thing again. I've done it.
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I still loved that dog, and I still visit it frequently, and I love that dog.
Kit Kat sounds that all that sounds great. There was just one thing you said, and you skimmed past it, so I just wanted more information. You said your boyfriend was
Kenny.
What'd you say? Angry, or he would get aggressive with the puppy. I mean, what exactly would he do?
Yeah, they're all nurse majors, so they take up to 18, 20 units a semester, and even in the summer they work full time. I mean, they have a lot of deck to cover.
So you have the time to be with the dog, so that takes away of one of the complaints of people. But what about the question from people saying, look, you already tried this once, you wound up getting rid of the dog, you can't get another dog for that reason?
Well, we don't. The thing is, we tried out her. She was great. I loved her. Kenny didn't really like the dog being in an apartment with you. She was just so hyper. And, you know, he would just always, you know, he would be, like, more aggressive with her and get mad, you know, but she was a puppy. But so that's why when we bring the dog over to his mom's house, you know, the dog got along great there. There was a backyard for such a hyper dog, and it worked out fine. And I was like, you know, she's really happy here. But I want to get more of an older dog. I want a more mature dog.
Good.
Something that's more of, you know, I could take it on jogs and walks, but something that's just more of a companion. I don't want to do the puppy thing again. I've done it.
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I still loved that dog, and I still visit it frequently, and I love that dog.
Kit Kat sounds that all that sounds great. There was just one thing you said, and you skimmed past it, so I just wanted more information. You said your boyfriend was
Kenny.
What'd you say? Angry, or he would get aggressive with the puppy. I mean, what exactly would he do? Because you might want to take that into account. That you have a person that could treat an animal in such a way.
He never hurt the dog. He would just be, you know, if she was just being too hyper, he would put her outside or put her in the crate. I mean, don't get me wrong, he loves dogs, and I understand his viewpoint of why he doesn't want a dog right now, but he's still thinking of, like, Lily in an apartment, and I can understand because she was hyper, but I want just a more mature dog. I mean, one of my dogs at home, he's 12, and I like that, you know, out of the puppy stage, they don't need to be re-potty trained, and I just want to do another rescue. And I mean, I know the first one didn't work out, but I would never just give up a dog. I mean, I didn't really even want to give her up, but a family member really loved her, and she got more attention there because when I was at work, Kenny was with her. So
let me ask you a question real quick. Let's say that you got a dog and you didn't tell him. What would he do?
You can't do that.
No, you can't do that. No. Don't even do that.
I wouldn't do that. I feel like that would.
I just feel like there's still something missing here, Kristen, because I don't understand if he. And he's an idiot.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm the worst dog owner in the world. Last night I had something arriving from UPS. Hey, the UPS guy finally showed up at my house at 7 o'clock last night because he's a dirtbag.
Oh my God.
And he rang the doorbell. And I thought for sure Thor's going to go crazy. No, Thor's just laying down on me. Did nothing.
Only when it's on
Did
TV.
nothing.
Go get it, man.
Loud doorbell, too. I get up to go get it, and I'm halfway down the stairs before he's even out of bed.
Hello. Ash. Rob, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Love the show.
Yeah, you should.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love you.
Hey, I was wondering if Arnie's trying to teach Thor anorexia because he's pretty bad at it.
That's bulimia, sir. When you throw up your food.
Right, but he eats it right back.
Believe me, right? That's wow. That's like personality disorder bulimia. You eat, you make yourself throw up, then you eat it back again. Oh. By the way, speaking of dogs, a new report came out today. Americans actually have far fewer pets than ever before for the first time since 1986. Welcome to Obama's America.
Please stop it. It's not his fault.
Wow, he hates pets, too.
That we don't have pets?
No, I'm sorry. Look, I'm an animal guy. This is it's very sad to me. Americans had 2 million fewer dogs and 7.5 million fewer cats at the end of last year than at the end
are stupid.
of
No,
06.
they're not. They matter.
The reasons are almost exclusively economic. A little bit demographic, as fewer Americans live in families which are more likely to own pets, but the percentage of households that owned at least one pet was down by 2.8 million households that became petless. That is a significant number, and the first time it's dropped since 1986. A lot of people, when their older pets die, they are not replacing them because they look at it like, well, I can save all that money.
Yeah, it is expensive.
Well, if you want to replace a pet, just give us a call. I've got a 1.5-year French Mastiff for you.
He's well trained.
Oh, totally. He knows the difference of his dolls. That's it.
Other results.
Knows who Fred Fox is and Frank the Frog and Clyde the Chicken. Eric the Elephant.
Should be Charlie the Chicken.
Mike the Moose.
Did you say Eric the Chicken?
It's Clyde.
Clyde the Chicken.
Stupid. It's not.
Thor named him.
It's not alliteration. Charlie the Chicken. You can rename it.
Right.
No, not when Thor does it. Thor is the master of the house, Rob.
The survey also asked people without dogs or cats why they don't have one. Why do you not have a dog or a cat? Take out the economy. We already covered all of that. They can't afford it. They're expensive. Blah, blah. Other reasons people don't have dogs or cats. It breaks down to pet owners. There are more cats total, but dogs are in more homes because most people who have cats have more than one.
Right, because they're idiots.
No, we're not.
So there are
or hoarders.
There are
don't hoard cats.
74 million cats in America in 30% of the homes.
That's a lot of pussy.
There are 70 million dogs in America in almost 40% of U.S. homes. So more homes have dogs, but there are more cats in general. And then what part of that, too, is that half of all cat owners, they don't really have them as pets. They let them roam around.
Yeah,
right. Oh, yeah, just walk out in the middle of the street. No big deal.
Around slutting around.
He's an outdoor cat.
Go stand up on the fence and sing all night.
You know what we call outdoor cats? Dead.
Target practice.
Oh, my God.
The results of the survey asking people without a dog or cat why they don't have one. Half of them.
Because I'm a scumbag?
It doesn't make you a scumbag if you don't have an animal.
Really?
Yeah, maybe you just don't have it in. I would prefer someone to know they don't have it in them to have a dog than get a dog and they don't have it in them.
You want him?
He was good for me. Maybe I will.
Good, take him.
You would miss that dog
You would,
so
Arnie.
much.
He's your buddy.
I would only miss him with my foot.
You are so tough.
You love
right
him
now.
laying in bed with you.
I mean, think of it. It's the only form of companionship you have.
I know. He's the only friend I have.
You do talk to him out loud, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Was that supposed to hurt me? You think I disagree with that?
Not
You're
at all.
right. That is the only friend you have.
He talks back, too. He tells me I should stand up to my boss. It's funny. He has a southern voice.
Yeah, I wonder where you learned that. Half of all Americans who don't have a dog or cat say they don't have one because they didn't have one as a child, so they've never
that's so sad.
had an interest in having one as an adult. So that makes sense. Childhood experiences, you didn't have a dog,
That's
blah, blah,
usually
blah.
why you want one.
35% of people say that.
It's a trick. I taught it to him.
We love getting emails from former patients of Dr. Rob.
That's nice.
And this is from Elise.
Hi, Elise.
She says, 7 years ago, I wrote into your show asking for advice involving the abuse in my marriage. My esteem was so low at that time that I didn't think anyone would listen or care enough to even hear my words. So I was shocked to hear the special Dr. Rob segment the very next morning after sending the email. I never wrote back to say thank you. And at the time, the words I heard were slow to sink in. But I did get back on my feet, and not just for my children, but for me as well.
Good.
I'm now divorced from the problem that I wrote you about. I'm proud to have a college education.
Oh, my God.
And the ability to support my family. Your response to that email planted the seed of a better life for me and my children. Thank you so much to all of you.
That's amazing.
He finally
beautiful.
got the thank you.
Yeah, really.
7 years later, at the very end of the thing.
Yeah, I would think if you're gonna,
the email should have been entitled "Thank you."
If you're gonna wait 7 years, maybe a gift basket.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Is appropriate.
Yeah, let me just say real
my
quick,
God.
letter writer swing and a miss.
Stop it. It's a thank enough that
Maybe
you did well with yourself.
Some cash mailed in. You know, our mailing address is available at robbarneyanddawn.com right there on the top.
Now, Rob, you're going to have to send her a thank you card.
Oh, for the thank you?
Right, yeah.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, we'll all sign it. And then she'll send us one, and then we'll send her one back.
It's not how it
Here
works.
is listener mail letter number 2. Arnie was telling other stories about his ridiculous dog yesterday. That
My dog's Thor, the idiot.
He's not an idiot.
But he
a
is.
canine de Bordeaux.
French Mastiff.
Right, and Arnie told the story yesterday about lying on his bed with his dog lying on him.
Right.
Watching TV. This is how Arnie spends every day from 10 a.m. until the next morning.
Yep. I thought about that the other day. I was laying there. I was like, this is pretty miserable, but I'm not going to do anything to change.
And something on TV, there's a doorbell that rang, so Thor stands up on the bed and starts barking.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't go down to the bedroom or down to the
not at all.
The front door. Just looks at Arnie. We got this email from Adam.
Hi, Adam.
It says, "Hey, Arnie, I have 3 dogs, and my 3-year-old bulldog does the same thing as Thor. If he hears a doorbell, a knock, or even a dog bark on the TV, he gets as close to the TV as he can to see who it is as if they are in the room.
That's awesome.
Once he realizes it's not there, he checks the front door. So I guess just like Thor and you, he's an idiot."
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm the worst dog owner in the world.